Hey guys, Bread God here. I just finished watching the Last Kingdom series and I thoroughly loved it. Like left and right, I just saw so much parallels from Crusader Kings, so I decided to play as Uhtred. Basically, this run I want to unite England for King Alfred, and also to reclaim Bebbanburg as both my capital and because Bebbanburg. So as a preface, I tried to keep the video uncut, but it really was just too long, so I made an edit to just try to speed up the whole process. I'm not sure if Crusader Kings videos are usually just, super long, and I wanted to make it a little bit shorter if I could. So I'm gonna just talk over it and kind of explain what's going on for at least the major points. Um, so yeah, I made some custom characters for Uhtred. I even did Finnan and Citric, but I actually never got to interact with them in the game. I also started with higher stability just to make sure that Alfred wouldn't randomly get hit with those pesky dissolution factions that have been happening with the recent updates. To make Uhtred, I decided to obviously give him Anglo-Saxon heritage and also a Sashru since he's a pagan. I wanted him to have good prowess, but also to live long so that we can, finish the run. But honestly, watching the show, it's like he was forever youthful because it felt like many years passed, but he kept looking so young and he was so strong still. So he's definitely Herculean in my opinion. I don't know if he had a house, but I made him of Ragnarsson. And obviously our motto is, Destiny is all. I put one son and one daughter to represent Oswald and Stiora, although I don't really get to name them out the gate. Since there's no real way to make myself a vassal of Wessex, then I just decided to replace the Lord of Gwent. I also had to restart twice for this run to be successful, so you guys are actually going to be watching the third run that I started. The first time I got murdered as Uhtred, and the second time I just failed really early. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is train myself in the art of war. Then I'm going to marry off my kids for some alliances. What's funny is that Count Heston from the show is also here. He's the Count of Montagu, and he's very strong, so he's actually going to help us conquer most of England this run. So I swear to Ethelred, Alfred's brother here. And I'm going to actually conquer a piece in Cornwall, and I know Cornwall wasn't part of the show. We did, raid Cornwall when we were younger, but just because I don't have any other lands I could take in England is the only place I could go after, and we need land, power, and men to, conquer the rest of England, so yeah, destiny is all. Let's go conquer here. Right now I win instantly, but I'm gonna actually ransom his heir for money and fight another battle just so I could get some more fame. Increase my reputation, but also so I could get the prestige rank higher and eventually use a duchy casus belli instead of just using the county CB. So Alfred actually rose to become king pretty early on, so that was a cool touch. I also adjust our feudal contract so that I have council rights. Usually I would go for the marshal position for roleplay, but actually this run I'm gonna just go for steward just so I can get a little bit of money. It proved to be very useful. We definitely will need some money for mercenaries in the future. Finnan's man here is coming to challenge me, Uhtred. He doesn't know, but I beat him in a drinking contest. I'd do some raids for some gold and also fight some battles for reputation. Here I lose one. And Heston dies early. I think he probably was murdered by the King of France. So unfortunately, he was fired from the show, and now his son has to take his place. And of course, we'll fight for your son and get ourselves some more reputation here. It looks like the petty king of Cornwall is now my rival. He's probably gonna try to report me to Alfred for raiding Christian homes. So good thing I have control of Alfred's spies. I'm gonna try to get rid of him. So now it's finally time to take the last piece of Cornwall. I got 400 of my most trusted men here. We are one step closer to conquering all of England for Alfred. And someone contracts smallpox here, so I dismiss him from my court like any sane person would do. And what's funny is obviously he goes to Finnan's court, so I hope Finnan's okay. Hopefully he's not too scared of the sickness. Wow, I'm so sorry, Heston's son. And he even got his titles revoked, and he looks so emaciated. But yes, Theoria can't be your fiance anymore. An opportunity to get some more land for our Lord King. Let's get Cambridgeshire for him. And another opportunity arises real quick for the Earldom of Norfolk that we're going to take back. Soon all of East Anglia will be back in Saxon hands. So the Danes decided to invade, and I wasn't sure if we could win this war, but as any good Dane would do, I would not go down without a fight. So I tried to conquer their lands, but it didn't really seem to work. I also beat this little peasant rally here because Bebbanburg can't be defiled like that. I couldn't win. I was really close, I think, to winning. All this fighting, some peasant rally tried to revolt against my Danish rule over Saxon lives. And it looks like Citric won the battle and Finnan is wandering, but he won't come no matter what I do. Halfdan died, and he's currently in a war, so he's kind of weak, and I'm going to take this chance to take back all of East Anglia for our Lord King Alfred. So looks like she's a little weak here, so I get another piece of England here. And also looks like Halfdan's son decided to hybridize Anglo-Saxon culture and Nordic culture. So he's learning that cooperation is the way of life. Trying to help some of my allies and at the same time get myself some reputation. He's looking a little weak, so I'm gonna attack for another piece of England here. I see that Durham might be a little weak, his allies are a little busy, and he's only one county, so I'm gonna try to rush him, and I do get him. Here I'm just biding my time, just waiting for an opportunity to pop up. And lo and behold, Beppenberg is now ripe for the taking. So obviously I'm going to reclaim my homelands right now. Because, you know, destiny is all for Beppenberg! I know the video has been sped up this whole time, but I'm just gonna slow down and, you know, let Uhtred take in his great victory, his reclamation of his home. Alright, but now we have to uphold our other destiny, which is to finish reclaiming the rest of England. And thanks to enough battles and developing my reputation, I'm able to press my claim on all of Mercia. And this was actually a pretty close battle. I thought I was going to lose this, but I hired some mercenaries and they pulled through. Yeah, right here I hired some mercenaries and I guess due to some changes in the game's estimation of whether you're gonna win or lose, I really thought I was gonna lose here, but somehow we won. I'm guessing all the men at arms and trained soldiers. And just like that, King Alfred has finally formed the King of England, and now he's bestowed upon me the privilege of being one of his dukes. We still have a little bit more to conquer, so here I take the rest of Northumbria, and I make myself the Duke of Northumbria. And here it is, all the holdings of Duke Uhtred of Northumbria. We have Bebbanburg and Cornwall, we have East Anglia, we have a lot of Mercia. And of course, I thought this was going to be an easy conquest for another piece of England, and instead I get killed by the Holy Order. But we do get them in the end. And I didn't even notice, but Halfdan's son actually decided that, yeah, the Anglo-Saxon and Danes should cooperate, and he swore to Alfred. So he united England as the last piece without a bloody conquest. And that is how Uhtred Ragnarsson reclaimed Bebbanburg and also united England for Alfred. So hopefully you enjoyed this run. I know it's been a little bit chaotic, and looking back on it, I can understand how speeding everything up might make it look a little confusing, especially if you're not well versed in Crusader Kings. So if you have any questions about what happened or what I did or how you can be a better player at Crusader Kings, let me know. I'll be happy to answer those questions. Otherwise, if you like it and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.